It's all good, baby. You got to do what you got to do. You said it ain't working out. It's time you can bet that we're through. You gon' laugh at my jokes. Look me in the eye.
So my start with brewing, my introduction, I was a cook at the Bear Brew Pub, which back at that time was a brew pub. And then they started to kind of change a little bit the scope of the business there. He put in a club and started to do some other things, and I incorporated myself as Black Bear Brewery, and then I just grew it to the point where I came and opened my own. I love the flavors, I love the diversity, but I really got into the process of making beer. It just became an obsession. I just started reading everything I could, and it's just, making beer is fun. I mean, it's 90% manual labor, but that other 10% is just a really fascinating process.
I really like all of it. I just like the brewing process in general. It's something I'm really passionate about. I like to read about it. I like to, so to be able to do it every day is it's awesome. It's crazy. I mean, it's come a long way. I mean, even in here right now, these used to all be dairy tanks that we converted into fermenters. So, I mean, all the equipment, we're probably shipping out, 3 to 4 times the amount of beer, maybe 5 times the amount of beer since when I started, and producing more. And the tap room is just going crazy. So it's come a long way.
I spend a great deal of time cleaning here. In terms of just mopping and sweeping, it's a few hours a day. When I clean kegs like I'm doing today, it's 8, 9, 10 hours of just washing and cleaning kegs. When I work in the brewery, it's after the brewery process is done and we make a new batch, the cleanup is probably about 3 to 4 hours. So it's a lot of time. Making sure everything is clean is the most crucial part. I mean, you can brew the most perfect batch, and it goes down to the dishes that we serve it in at the tap room. You can brew the most perfect beer, you hit your numbers dead on, you have a perfect fermentation, it's carbonated perfectly, it goes into a perfectly pressurized and sanitized and cleaned keg, but if it goes into a dirty glass, it ruins the whole experience. So everywhere down that line it's crucial till the time it hits the patron's palate. One little lapse of not rinsing a keg or not sanitizing it, and that keg goes out to distribution and goes to a bar, 100 people try a beer out of that and they think it's terrible because you did something wrong on a day that you didn't get enough coffee that morning, and those 100 people will never buy your beer again. So just making sure that everything is on and you're on your game every single moment in everything you do, and just also just being friendly and outgoing, and it's not that difficult of a job, but sometimes you really got to kind of to put on that face when you're out in the front end, dealing with the people who are enjoying your beer.
There have been two infections that we ended up getting, one in about a year's span. That was probably 3 years ago or so, and yeah, unfortunately one of them was just a new piece of equipment that we weren't used to, and we didn't have our cleaning SOPs down quite the way we should have. And then the second one was we were really busy. It was the end of summer, and we were just barely going to make it through if we could split up a pitch of yeast, and we did it, and it didn't work. So yeah, we ended up losing 2 batches from that. But other than that, it's been smooth sailing. And we caught them. We've never had any infected beer go out. We don't think. We've never had any come back or any complaints. So.
Brewing beer is just a difficult business in general. I mean, making beer is incredibly hard work. It's labor intensive. It's, the profit margins are slim. It's not an easy business at all. And there's a lot of, it takes a huge amount of capital just to get something up and running. Now's a good time for craft beer in general. So, I mean, luckily there's a lot of people that are interested and, are open-minded to it. We do like the classic styles, and we do try to make sure that we have beers on tap that have a wide range of, that are more accessible than others. I mean, we're not going to brew everything crazy off the wall, if you brew really good, consistent quality classic styles, people that maybe don't drink craft beer can come in and have a sampling, and you're sort of always surprised what people actually like. You think somebody walks in and you got them pegged as, oh, you probably want the blueberry, or you like lighter beers and you might want a liquid sunshine, and you give them a taste of the stout and they love it, or the porter, and it's just, you can't ever judge what somebody might like or not like.
My head's an aching wreck this morning. Can't recall exactly what I done, except yesterday the words you told me. You slammed the door in my face and you said, have your fun. So I had some fun till I seen the sun. Oh, so much fun, but I had me none. Empty pockets and no sunglasses. The snow is beautiful.
This is the spot that I come to in Orono. It's the most, they have such a variety of beers on tap. Anyone can come here, really. It's never an uncomfortable scene. It's just, like I said before, it's very welcoming. Anyone can just sit down at the bar. All the coworkers are so nice. They just are very friendly to you. They want to know your name, who you are. Anyone can come here and have a good time.
The first time I've been stranded. Once or twice I tied one on. You think by now I'd get it together, just stay home? No way, baby. I like my fun till I see the sun.
It's a good place for locals to hang out. It's a good place for university professors and faculty to hang out. It's a great place for graduate students to hang out. And it's a great place for undergraduates. We just fill a really unique hole that I think the town of Orono was lacking. And now that we've been here, it's we kind of take it for granted. It's just kind of part of the culture here now.
The people side of it is actually really what I'm interested in now. I mean, Matt's the head brewer, and he's the guy making all the beer, and we collaborate on recipes and stuff. But I mean, a lot of what I do is the business and people.
Black Bear Brewery.